Hi, it's Kimmery, and I want to talk about how to de-funkify when life feels all funked up. The only thing that we ever have control over is our response to life, right? Things get thrown at us every single day. No one person's life is easier than another in the sense that they are chosen ones, or that you know they've been given an easier life path. Some people may look like they have an easier life. So what are the tricks that make that happen? Well, the first thing is clarity on the areas in our lives that can drain us, that can contaminate our energy, that can pull us down. So it's looking at those things, not only outside of ourselves, such as in our home. It could be as simple as those little things. I think it's usually a pile of little things that drain us on a daily basis that we don't even realize, because the big things are so noticeable, right? But all those little things just peck at us every day. So it could be things in your home like peeling paint, or that pile in the corner that you don't clean up, or clutter, like that. Those things drain our energy. So it's looking through the areas of your life that you can have control over, even if you think you don't have time. When we put energy and focus on those things, it drains the precious time that we do have. And what about our relationships? Are there relationships that we tolerate? Are there relationships that keep us stuck in feeling like a victim in some way, and feeling like we're not being supported, we're not being valued, we're not being appreciated, we're not being respected? Are those things? Can there be a way to shift that relationship? So is there something within you that you can shift? That's the first thing I always look at, is maybe my expectations of that relationship are not realistic. However, I do value that relationship in my life, so maybe I need to shift how I show up. Or maybe I'm in that relationship that no longer serves us, that has worn out its welcome, that has expired, so to speak. And then looking at our health, in what ways do we feel bad, make ourselves feel bad about ourselves? In what ways do we do that thing that we know will hurt us? And when I say will hurt us, say we're eating processed food and we just feel crappy, and then our stomach hurts, and then we have low energy, and then we wake up and we're mad at ourselves when we get on the scale. That's just a downward spiral, right? So in what ways can we start to shift those things? Can we start to maybe be present with when we're going to eat those things that we know don't support our health, our body, our mindset, our energy, and our confidence? Maybe just taking a breath and saying, why am I choosing this right now? Is it because I'm really hungry and I don't have time to grab something? Is it because something happened that I feel emotional about, and I'm choosing this to make me feel better? Because it's going to make you feel better. It's like a drug in the short term, but then in the long term, we always end up feeling worse because we get mad at ourselves, which is nothing worse than that. And then there's just little habits that we do. I call this my energy investments. It's something I do a lot of work on, because it's realizing that we can only control what's within our power. So our habits are within our power, and everything on this side are habits, right? And they're emotions, they're darker emotions, but many of them are based in habits, and these are light emotions that make us vibrate high and make us have a payoff. So every time we do something on this side, it's like investing in really good stock. It's gonna really pay off, and everything on this side is just gonna drain the account. So this is like multiplied by 10, draining the account. This is multiplied by 10, depositing to your energy account. So some things that we do starting on the draining side is when we get bored and when we feel lack of purpose. I notice that that's the tipping point and where we start to go into the negativity, and so what I say is back up, take a breath, look at it and say, why am I doing this right now? What's my end game I talked about yesterday? What is the end game? If I'm working incessantly, what do I want at the end of that? What's the carrot that's pulling you? Are you getting the benefits of that now? If it is to spend more time with your family, how much of a priority have you made that in your life right now? So it's some habits. Are you complaining? Are you looking at the glass half empty? Are you coming from a place of fear? Oh, I don't have enough. If I don't do this, this will happen. But, focusing on the 90% of things that never happen, just to keep yourself stuck in that rat race, in that mindset, in that scarcity. So is it predicting what other people will say and do? That will keep you stuck, because then there's no room for possibility. And all of it on this side are fear-based things that say that get you caught up in an illusion of scarcity, of stuckness, of no possibility, because what happens is when we are in fear, we go into our reptilian brain, which is a fight or flight mindset. So from that place, again, we can't come up with possibility, we can't come up with solutions. So when we're judging and we're labeling people and we're saying, okay, well, they're that way, they're this person, they're that diagnosis, there's no hope. When we are over there and we stay in that mindset and we start feeding those habits, then there is no hope. You will feel helpless, you will struggle, you will feel misunderstood, you will feel alone, you will feel stuck, for sure. But conversely, if we start opening up, we start getting compassionate and empathetic and inquisitive and treat life like a game, see where you can find your power back, see where you can shift things just based on yourself. Like, imagine if you shifted your energy and things around you just started shifting, and you never said anything. You never did anything different except what was in you. That would be like really fun, wouldn't it? It'd be exciting to see how something can turn around just based on you showing up differently, you being more compassionate within yourself, and maybe not even acting different in that as far as saying, oh, I'm going to do this, or making a declaration, an outward declaration, just shifting your mindset on it. Well, the truth is that does shift everything. I mean, I can tell stories and stories and stories about me just stopping it within myself in a confrontation and just coming from the place of, oh, wait a minute, we're all one. And 99.9% of discord is miscommunication. So I'm just going to send this person who is really a part of me, I'm going to send them love right now. I'm not going to smile because I'm feeling attacked. But I'm going to just shift my energy. And as soon as I do, things shift. That's how it works. So if you want to defunkify, look at the areas of your life that are dragging you down, that are pecking holes in the bottom of your energy drain. And again, they may be small things. They usually are a bunch of small little habits, small little things that eat at you within your house, within your relationships, within your choices with your health. And just one thing at a time, just make a list and start checking them off. If anyone wants a list, I have an 8-page list that you can look at and just go see if that applies to you. Just ideas of how you can feel accomplished by plugging up those holes today. So how to defunkify a funked up feeling. Have an amazing day. Bye.